When you find things difficult, when you're training and find them challenging, they're really pushing you, is it a bad sign? Does that mean you're not fit, that you're not strong? How about sweating? If you're sweating like a pig, even after only a few minutes, again, is that a sign that you're not fit? Hey, just ask Dave anything. It's episode 121. This is where I take one question for one of my social media followers across all our platforms, and I answer it here on these daily calls, show or YouTube show, to help to give you some advice, to clear confusion, and to make sure you know what works so you can put it into practice and you can get the best results possible. And today's question came in from Nicola, who lives in Kildare in Ireland, and sent me a Facebook message, private message, just saying that she's been told that if she finds something really hard, that it shows she's not strong, she's not fit. And also, is it true a lot or not fit? Is that a sign? So firstly, I want to take the sweating thing. Sweating has nothing to do with whether you're fit or not. Of course, someone's really unfit, they might sweat a little bit more, but that's just coincidental. Some might be very unfit and they hardly sweat at all. Like, take for me, I sweat very easily. When I was in school, when I was writing on the page, I would start sweating. My fingers would be sweating. If I get any bit nervous or excited about something, I sweat quite a lot. When I exercise, if I went for a run, I won't sweat much during it, but the second I stop, it would be like the floodgates open and it'd be pouring down my face and take ages for it to stop. So the whole sweating thing is not an indicator of whether you're fit or not. What's an indicator of whether you're fit or not is what you can actually do. So how fast you can run, for how long for, what kind of wattages, things like that. Weights, what weight you lift and how many repetitions. These are things that are actually the indicator. To do with, again, your sweat levels. These are not the proper indicators at all. These do not make the difference. Not sweat, what you're doing. Garbage, and that's a complete myth. I know it's out there a lot. Same time, if you find something hard, if you find something really hard, that just means it's difficult relative to you. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're unfit or not strong. It's relative. Because say, for instance, if you're there and you're lifting 5 kilo dumbbells, doing curls, and it's like struggle, you're barely getting it. I'm there with 100 kilos and I'm just here like this, no bother, talking away to you. Something from your workout, I'm getting nothing from mine because it's not pushing me anywhere. So you need to be able to push yourself and need to be pushing yourself, or you can't get results. It's not possible. So it's not about the weight you're lifting. It's not about the reps and sets and all that. It's about the intensity level, how hard you're actually working. That's what matters most. And like I said, with the sweating thing, sweating, if you sweat heavily, you sweat heavily. If you don't sweat at all, you don't sweat at all. It's not an indicator of how fit you are. Okay, so I hope that was useful. If you have questions or comments or anything you want to add to it, put it below here as a comment. Make sure you share this out to anyone you feel it would benefit, and really would appreciate if you go check out other episodes of Ask Dave Anything. Right now you should be able to see 2 other episodes here. Check them out, leave questions or comments below them, and look forward to speaking to you next time for episode 121.